Doug, this news comes as France is still reeling from that AUKUS deal that I mentioned. What do you make then of the timing of this announcement with Greece?
In a sense, Nadia, this is France snatching victory from the jaws of defeat. There was no glossing over France's very public humiliation in being snubbed on this massive submarine deal. Australia at the last minute turning heel and going with a US-UK offer for nuclear-powered submarines. It's really what we might call, to use a really big word, serendipity. The right things happening in the right place at the right time, almost magically for Emmanuel Macron. Why? Like you said, this allows him this deal, which calls for, if you add in an earlier deal in which Greece is also buying some French jet fighters, some Rafales, it lays the basis, as you said, for a European defense industry. And this is Macron's big thing. He has been going on about this for years now. He wants to see Europe coordinating its defense interests, coming together, integrating much more, working together more closely. It could also be the start, as some see it, of a European army. The contract we're talking about here, which I may just remind our viewers, is yet to be signed. It's not going to be signed to the until the end of the year. So might Macron be AUKUSed again, meaning might something change at the last minute? Probably not this time. It's probably a done deal. But that said, what it's essentially going to do is it shows the interest already among European players to try to, yes, bolster and look after their own defense interests at home. There were Germans in on this contract, looking to bid for this contract, Italians, the French obviously were in it. Even the United States was in on this contract. So a lot of interest, a lot of European players, and a sense that it allows Emmanuel Macron to get back out there after that setback, big setback, and project his message again on the European stage and perhaps project himself as the leader of that emerging European defense equation.
So we have warships and fighter jets that are destined now for Greece, but the deal also entails greater defence cooperation between France and Greece.
Yeah, what's that about?
What does that mean?
Well, defence cooperation is just that, cooperating on defence, and I'm not trying to be glib here. Look, Greece has had major problems, a lot of brushes with Turkey in both the Eastern Mediterranean and the Aegean in recent months and years. It's escalated quite badly in recent months in many ways. They've been managing the tensions, but Greece has been extremely, if you will, open about the fact that it would like to. It's been ramping up its defense spending. It's been trying to, basically bolster its ability to, as it sees it, defend itself from regional adversaries. Turkey obviously being the big one there. Turkey's been sending ships recently to look for fossil fuels, hydrocarbons in the Eastern Mediterranean. That's been a source in waters that Greek claims as its own. That's been a source of great tension, not to mention all the migrant tensions at the border between Turkey and Greece recently. So this will shore up Greece. So that's the defense cooperation. We don't know concretely yet how it might happen, that France would maybe come to Greece's aid, Greece would come to France's aid, but more likely giving each other equipment support, technical support, logistical support, moral support as they try to glue themselves together more closely in this sort of pan-European cooperation. And perhaps also this type of defense cooperation hardwired into this pact will also inspire others when they sign up to these types of deals to also do defense coordination. And at the end of the day, Europe comes together as one big happy family coordinating on their defense together.
Douglas Herbert, thank you very much indeed.